Okay, let's start with what's real. Sending your son to boarding school, to a military boarding school, it's a huge step. It's not just a different bed or a new school. It's both an incredible opportunity and a life transition for him and for you.
Absolutely. It's emotional. It stretches you. And yeah, that first drive home after drop off, a lot of parents have told us it feels like the longest drive of their lives.
Move-in day is exciting, nerve-wracking, and bittersweet. You're proud, but there's that voice in your head whispering, "Am I doing the right thing?"
Right. And here's the first thing we want to say: you are not alone. Every parent feels some version of this. Even veteran parents, those who've seen their sons succeed, will tell you the first weeks are hard, but they're worth it.
Yeah, exactly. Those weeks are where growth begins, where your son starts building independence, confidence, and character,
And that growth doesn't happen by accident. At Missouri Military Academy, for example, it comes through structure, challenge, and a little discomfort.
which is so hard for us as parents, right? Because our job is usually to fix things. But here, our job is to let go just enough for them to grow.
So let's talk about that first semester. If your son calls and says, I want to come home, what does that mean?
It means the process is working. I know that sounds upside down, but it's true. Homesickness and frustration are normal, expected even.
And one of the key pieces of advice: don't promise an early return home.
Yeah, because if you say, we'll pick you up as soon as you improve, then your child may get focused on the short term goal instead of the long term growth and real change and improvement. This is a journey, and sticking with it matters.
Exactly. Our role isn't to swoop in, it's to support quietly, steadily. That's how resilience starts.
I love the stories from veteran MMA parents that reinforce that it's worth it. As one parent said, his grades were a night and day improvement. His confidence has improved, and he is a happier child. Landon takes initiative in his own life.
Oh, yeah, that's such a big one: initiative. And this MMA dad commented, it has definitely been a change, but we can already see signs that he is maturing into the man we know he can become.
I love that because it's honest. Yeah, it's different. It's hard, but it's working.
And listen to this feedback from George Davison. He's a grandparent and an alum about his grandson attending the academy. He said, he's learning self discipline, showing the character we want a young man from MMA to have.
Right there. That's the transformation you're trusting the process for.
So, okay, you've dropped him off. He's in the initial training phase, what they call the maroon phase at MMA. How do you stay connected without, hovering?
Two words: gentle consistency, a quick, regular email with encouragement, video chats when he has time, and you'll have phone calls every Sunday.
I've heard of the joke of the week thing. Parents send something silly, no big updates, just a thread of connection.
Exactly. It keeps you present, but it doesn't pull him out of his experience.
And that's key. Keep it light, keep it consistent. But remember, all kids are different. Some cadets love daily notes, others, they'll be too busy to respond frequently.
They've got a full plate: school, athletics, military routines, drills, leadership roles. It's intense. Sometimes silence just means they're adjusting.
Listen to this real parent reflection about how communication might change while your cadet is at the academy. My wife once said that when our son first went to MMA, he wanted to talk on the phone all the time. But once he got his feet on the ground and developed some friendships, he was usually too busy to talk to mom and dad. And when we did hear from him, it was with a lot of laughing in the background, and he needed pizza money.
Hey, as we are talking about how to stay connected with your cadet, can we take a second to talk about care packages?
Oh, yes, that's an important one.
We know it's so tempting to send your cadet all their favorite snacks or gadgets. It's one of the ways we show love, right?
Totally. But here's the thing: an excessive number of packages or online orders can actually work against your cadet's success at MMA.
It can become a distraction or even a source of tension in the barracks. The focus at MMA is on simplicity, discipline, and shared experience. Overloading your cadet with stuff can undercut that. The best way to support your son: postcards, letters, emails, video chats, phone calls, your words, your encouragement can mean more than anything in a box.
And if you start to worry, reach out to the CLA, the company leadership advisor. They can give you a snapshot. He's eating, showering, going to class, talking with friends.
Sometimes that's all you need to hear.
So let's shift to your son's role. When you do get that call or email, what should you encourage?
Engagement, lean in, participate in extra activities on the weekends like off campus trips or paintball. Try a new sport or scouts. Step up and volunteer to help with opportunity arises.
because cadets who get involved are the ones who thrive. They stop counting the days.
And start becoming the young men they're meant to be. That's when homesickness turns into ownership.
But this journey isn't just about them, it's about you too.
Yes, take care of yourself. MMA suggests connecting with other parents, such as through their private parents Facebook group. Hearing me too can make such a difference.
Give yourself permission to process. Take walks, journal, and remember, you didn't send him away, you sent him forward. One mom said this: "The beginning of each school year is rough for my son, so I have to keep pushing myself to stay positive." They are teenagers and we are emotional creatures, but we are the example. This process is transforming him and me. My advice? Just keep breathing and trust your decision.
That's such a powerful mindset shift. And so, to the parent listening now, maybe with a lump in your throat, you are part of the MMA family.
When it feels hard, remember the wisdom from families who've been there. Trust the process. Send encouragement, not rescue. Ask for updates if you need them and celebrate small wins.
It gets better. And when it does, you'll see your son standing taller in confidence, in character, and strength. And you might notice you've grown too.
If you need someone to talk to, reach out to other parents or check in with the school to see how your cadet's doing. At MMA, your cadet's CLA is your best point of contact. His faculty advisor can also help when needed and is available to answer your academic questions.
Thank you for trusting your son and trusting Missouri Military Academy. We're with you every step of the way.